Welcome back, everybody. Jaysin Static with another episode of the interview series. I am Jaysin Static. You, sir, are?
Danny, California.
Danny, California. How long have you been in the professional wrestling business?
So I started training down in Tennessee in 2019, early
Okay.
2019. So 5 years.
Okay.
Sporadically.
All right, so fairly new to the game still. All right, man. You know the deal. You're part of the club, the Fight Club crew. So you know the deal, man. We've got 2 questions. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here's the first question. Reflecting on the positive aspects, what do you value the most in your life? It could be life, anything that has to do.
Honest people, because there's a lot of people that'll blow smoke up you.
Yeah.
Just to like not offend you or anything, and I'd
Right.
have people who tell me the honest truth and critique me, I guess.
Right.
That way I can learn instead of just blindly continuing doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, because I mean the whole deal is to try to improve, to get better.
Right.
And if you don't have somebody that's honestly critiquing you, then that's
Somebody who like you do something that looks terrible, and they're like, "No, man, that was fine. It's whatever." No, you could improve on it.
yeah.
I want somebody to be like, "You can improve on that drop kick. You can improve on your suplex."
Yeah, one of the best lessons is, many guys that I grew up around is don't be so full of yourself that you don't think that you can improve. So that's one thing that I took from the guys that taught me. And I think that's one of the big things that most guys nowadays need to take into consideration too.
I feel like that goes with watching your own stuff back too.
Right, yeah.
The hardest critic.
Yeah, because you are your hardest critic, and you know what you did wrong, whether you want to admit it or not.
And you could pick up on some things that other people just don't.
Right.
They just completely missed it, and you're like, "I know that's a mess up."
Yeah. And then if you don't have somebody to be like, yo, you actually did fuck that up, man. So
then you just go back and do the same thing next time, and it still looks terrible, or
Yeah.
it's still a mess up.
And it does, to me, it does a disservice to you, and it does this disservice to the company that you're working with, and just the business at whole. All right, man. I appreciate that answer, brother. You ready for this next one? All right, Danny. You ready for that second question?
Go.
What advice and strategies can you use to help promote yourself as a new up-and-coming wrestler? You being one of them, what is something that you've done or tried to do, or you feel that you need to do better to promote yourself out there to the wider aspect of what the wrestling landscape is?
So, modern day wrestling has advantage.
Right.
Social media, being able to get companies and people, and
Right.
angles and whatnot out there. And that's something that I don't necessarily have
Right.
a lot of yet, but I'd like to have a larger social media reach because that's pretty much how everybody promotes nowadays.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's one of those things that if you're not steadily and trying to consistently push yourself out there further, then how are you going to reach any other area of the industry that you may want to get to if you're not actively out there trying to seek that? There's ways that you can do it and there's ways that you don't do it. Me personally, I'm one for trying to push a good positive aspect of wrestling instead of the negative side of wrestling. Everybody and their brother does the negative side, and as you know, I'm all about promoting the positive aspects of what we can do better as the industry as a whole.
Yeah, and social media is a great way to do that because everybody has it nowadays.
Right.
It's not like 1999 when only like some people who actually knew how to run it had email. Everybody's got an email now. Everybody's got a Facebook. Everybody's got an Instagram or Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
And if you can get your image,
right,
your message out there on a wider spread scale than other people, you're liable to have more actually interested eyes on you.
Now I'm going to ask you one extra question that ties into this last one. What do you feel that you could be doing better in the landscape of promoting yourself in the social media sphere?
Just going to more shows, really.
Going to more shows.
More exposure. If I expose myself more to other places,
you can learn more.
I would have more things to put on social media, not just. And I'm not putting it on that. I'm just I would have more things that I would be like, okay, I can post this. I can post about this. I can
Right,
post
right.
about this.
All right, man. I appreciate that answer, brother. You got anything to anything to promote? Merchandise, upcoming shows, anything like that?
As far as I know, Cape Championship Wrestling's got a show in June or July. I mean, if you're not there, you're probably going to miss Danny California. You're going to miss a whole bunch of other great names like Kevin Cade and Dalton Anthony and
Right.
Trent Daniels, whatever. But be sure you're there because you're not going to want to miss it. Thanks
All right,
for
man.
having me, man.
You know how this ends, guys. We've done it before. Check out Fight Club Wrestling Academy on YouTube. Check out Fight Club Wrestling Academy on Facebook, all across the socials. Jaysin Static, all across the socials. And last but not least, check out weare138co.com for all the Jaysin Static merch that you need and all of the Fight Club Wrestling Academy merch that you need too. Danny, appreciate you, and we'll have you back again soon.
Can't wait, man.